So far in the story, you have seen Steve, who goes towards the city via the old hill, despite repeated requests from the restaurant owner, and gets caught in a terrible mountain storm, after which he finds himself outside a deserted mansion, where he meets a beautiful woman who tells Steve the story of Amelia and James's love, which ends in the tragic death of an innocent man. See further story. While listening to Amelia's story on the dark, wet, and stormy mountain night, Steve came very close to her, so much so that they could clearly hear each other's hot breaths. He was so engrossed in her story that neither he could see the darkness of the night nor the strong storm. He wanted to know why the owner of the mansion killed the gardener when it was his son's fault, and will the owner of the mansion now kill both of them?
What do you think, sir? Did he do wrong? To be killed or to be spared?
You tell me, what will happen next?
What is going to happen, mister? If death has started, then there will be destruction ahead.
Seeing his father dying in front of his eyes, James lost his temper and ran angrily towards the owner of the mansion. And before he could reach the owner, his stout driver caught hold of him, picked him up, and threw him on the ground, tying his hands and legs.
You bastards, dirty drain worms! Do you know why I killed your father, so that a child like you is not born again? Who bites the hands that feed you?
Listen to me, my lord. There is no fault of James in this. It is all my fault. Please forgive me.
Don't ask for forgiveness from this oppressor. How does he know what love is?
Amelia, I may die, but never say so. Our love is a mistake.
Benjamin, keep this bastard's eyes and ears open. Now just watch how I will destroy his love into pieces.
As soon as he said this, the owner of the mansion dragged Amelia by her hair to the other side of the curtain and started trampling her. The man, who had not even touched Amelia for years, raped her today in front of James and left her in a bad condition. Both could see each other but could not go close. This started happening with Amelia every day, and James could not do anything except watching. Many days passed, and soon James died of hunger and thirst. As James dies, the owner of the mansion gives up all his savagery and drags Amelia to James's body.
Look, Amelia. Look carefully at your love and understand what would happen if someone betrays me. Benjamin, if this characterless woman would stop crying, then throw the dead body in the woods and lock her in the dark room.
As soon as the owner left, Amelia cried over James' dead body, so much that the entire mansion shook. Benjamin dragged James' dead body away from her. Amelia wiped her tears and picked up her things. She went into the dungeon herself and closed the door from inside. At first, the owner did not pay any attention to Amelia, but when several months passed and Amelia still did not come out, then the owner himself came to the dungeon, but Amelia did not come out. Strange noises used to come from inside her cell throughout the night. No one knew what she was doing inside. Many years passed, but she did not come out. The owner was now feeling ashamed of his actions. He felt as if he had committed some sin by separating them. In anger, he hurt a flower like Amelia, and all these things started melting him deep inside. Now he didn't even know how young Amelia looked now. Wanting to see her, the owner requested her to come out several times, but she did not come out. Slowly, the owner's health deteriorated. He started vomiting blood. The doctor could not understand what had happened. So he asked him to go to the city. Before leaving, the owner again came to the room, but Amelia still did not open the door. Benjamin told the owner that, "If you order, I will break the door and bring her out," but the owner flatly refused.
No, Benjamin. No more coercion. Amelia, please forgive me if possible. I am looking at the last days of my life. Just want to see you once. How do you look like? Then I will go to the city for treatment. Just for once. I fold my hands in front of you, Amelia, only for once.
No treatment will help you, neither medicine nor prayer. You have no illness. My black shadow is eating you. You oath. Go anywhere, but one day this black shadow will kill you from inside.
As soon as the owner came to know that Amelia's dark shadow had done this to him, his savagery reawakened, and he poured oil on the whole dungeon and set it on fire. And Amelia screamed and was burnt to ashes from within. After Amelia's death, the wretchedness of the mansion increased 4 times more, and the silence of death spread everywhere. The walls of the mansion used to run to bite the owner. The painful screams coming at night used to blow his senses. He felt as if someone wanted him dead. He understood that, whether it is Amelia or not, it is the dark shadow of Amelia who is after his life. So one night, the master went out of the mansion and started going towards the city from the old hill. He was moving very fast. That's when he felt that someone hit his car while flying, and the owner lost control of the car and fell straight into the ditch. And that's where his story ended.
From then on, whoever passes through the old hill at night dies.
My work was also about to be done. But thankfully you have found me. Now the night will pass well.
Sir, how will this night pass so easily? We have just met.
Yes, just met, don't know the name. I am Steve. And now I would like to know the name of the author of this story.
The story of Amelia. Amelia's words.
Meaning.
Meaning. It means that I am Amelia.
Don't joke. Amelia is dead, isn't she?
So when did I say I'm alive?
As soon as she said this, the woman started laughing out loud. Steve moved towards her, and as soon as he tried to touch her, his hand went across her body. Steve's condition became such that his whole body was drenched in water in one stroke. Apart from Amelia, now he started seeing the headless dead body of the owner there, as well as another dead body, whose hands and feet were tied, looked as James' dead body. He started running towards the stairs of the mansion. Steve had just climbed 1 or 2 stairs when his steps stopped stumbling because an old man was coming down from above. The owner of the mansion
you go after escaping from this? The black soul of this woman will satisfy only after getting you killed.
No! I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
This old hill is cursed. No one has survived till date. How will you survive?
As soon as the owner's soul said this, everyone started laughing devilishly together. Steve could not understand what to do. Hearing everyone's evil laugh, his mind started to wander, and he got dizzy and fell there. When he opened his eyes, he was not in the mansion, but on a sharp turn of the old hill. He was lying in a car that had collided with a big stone. There was a deep ditch on the other side of the stone, and debris fell from behind. Steve started the car and started trying to push it back, but the car could not move back, and he remained stuck on the road, in the middle of the old hill. Even after trying hard, when the car does not move back, he bangs his head on the steering, then heaves a sigh of relief.
Come on, at least I am not trapped in Amelia's mansion. I don't know what I thought when I fainted in the car. But one thing must be accepted, son Steve. Amelia was awesome. If I get her, I will put 100 James to death. Well, let's get down from the car now and clear the way.
Saying this to himself, as soon as Steve tries to open the seatbelt of the vehicle, it does not open at all. That's why Steve tries to get out of it by pulling the seatbelt, but fails in that too. His mind starts getting irritated, and he wants to get himself out of it somehow. Only then he sees Amelia of the mansion in front of him and all the other souls behind her. Seeing which, Steve gets even more nervous. Then he hears the sound of a horn, which is of a big truck.
No! 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 No!
Steve understands that something bad is going to happen to him. He starts trying again to get out, but it is of no use. Rahul understands this only after seeing Amelia's smile. Just then, a big truck goes across Amelia while turning at a sharp turn, and stumbles Steve along with the car and falls into a ditch. Perhaps Steve should have obeyed the diner owner. To pass through the old hill at night means only and only death.